What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and today I have a very special opening from Santa Claus himself, or otherwise known as House of Champs. Yes, that's true. Jonathan Moore sent me a Christmas letter, or cards, I think, and in today's video we're going to open that, as well as at the end of the video I'm going to show some clips from a pack opening that I'm not going to upload because it was just a disaster, but I thought you guys might still want to see some of those clips. Anyway, this is a package sent from Jonathan Moore, and that's very exciting. I actually have something to send him as well, although I imagine it's not going to be as spectacular as this. I think it'll be pretty funny though. Anyway, let's open this up and see what Santa Claus himself, otherwise known as Jonathan Moore, sent us in the mail. This is very cool. I like it when I get free stuff. It's always nice. Okay, let's take a look here. So first off, we have nice, a super rare Judge Man. We got tons of stuff in here actually. Now, one thing that you'll probably notice from all of these, at least I think all of these, I believe all these cards are OCGs. John has been picking up OCG stuff for a while now, so it's pretty cool to get some OCG stuff. He's actually given me some stuff before at the last WCQ, which I'll show you in a second. So anyway, this first one, we have a super rare Judge Man. I do not know which pack this is from. Oh, we got more cards behind. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Okay, so we got Super Rare Judge Man, a card that I've been using a lot in videos recently. I've been had a lot of discussion videos about judges. These OCG cards look so nice. You guys remember what this Frog the Jam that you just saw was from was Premium Pack 1 that I opened, and that was a very expensive pack opening because it was like $170 for one pack. But I was trying to pull Frog the Jam, and I did not pull it. It's beautiful though. Frog the Jam has an extensive history behind it. If you wonder why all the Frog cards say you can use them with anything except Frog the Jam, it's not because it'd be too OP. It's because this card is one of the many cards that was, when it was originally translated from Japanese into English, they changed the name, but they didn't understand the implications of that. In the case of this card, which I guess the actual translation is Slime Toad, which is now what it's called, they just changed it to Frog the Jam, which doesn't really make a lot of sense either. But what ended up happening is that as actual Frog support got released like 5 years later, you now had all these cards that say Frog on them, but in the OCG, because the card's called Slime Toad, it doesn't actually work. So that's why Frog the Jam doesn't work with anything. The really cool part about this card though, in particular, that I'll show you guys here, is that at the WCQ, John actually gave me 2 other copies of this card, which is just fantastic. I mean, they're beautiful ultra rare OCG cards from way, like, I think it was 1999, right? 1998. It was the first premium pack, which is pretty exciting. And I think with 3 copies of these now, I don't actually own, I think I own 1 normal, like, English copy of Frog the Jam. I think I will actually make a deck profile with them in some way, shape, or form. I think I have to. They're just so cool looking. You can actually play them in Frogs. You can't banish it for Rodent Totem, but you can use Rescue Rabbit, and then you summon 2 of these and make an instant totally awesome, which is really cool. And then the last card that I think you guys saw, this is a oh, it's a Kaiba rarity. Oh my gosh, I've never actually seen one of these. You guys see this? So it's kind of hard to show up on the camera. Maybe if I hold it back. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's a Kaiba rarity. We do not have these in the TCG. That's actually insane looking. It looks way better in person. You guys can kind of see in the right light, you can get it to say the KC on there. Oh my gosh, this thing's crazy looking. There you go, you can see it. That is wild. We do not have this rarity in the TCG. We probably never will. We recently got the Kaiba collection, or the Kaiba sleeves, Kaiba Corporation sleeves, and those kind of look like that, but not in an actual card. That's very cool as well. A good old Chaos Max Dragon. Man, OCG gets all the cool rarities. Oh my gosh, we got little keychains of our favorite buddies. Well, except for Celio, but I guess you gotta go through Celio to get to Walrun. You gotta break an egg to make an omelet or whatever. We got, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's like an official Pokemon Center seal. I love getting seal stuff. I don't know if I can find them. I got some other seal stuff as well, but these are really cool. Look at him, he's so cute. I love Spiel. He's just the best. We got Walrun. We got Celio. The whole gang is here. It's wonderful. Those are really cool. Man, thanks, John. John's the best. think that's all. Man, John, you're so friendly. This is way better than what I was gonna get you. But I still think it'll be funny. But real quick before we show the clips from the other pack opening video, I just want to show you some of the other cards John gave me at the WCQ. Very exciting. And actually, what's funny is that these ended up being like future predictions. Well, almost. So he got me these Unizombies, these super Unizombies, which look really cool from the OCG. And what's funny though is that the reason he got me these is because at the time we hadn't gotten announced the battle. We didn't quite know that Battles of Legend was going to have Unizombie in there, but then obviously you know that that set came out the Friday of the WCQ, and I believe it came out the Friday of the WCQ. And then it had these Unizombies that were the ultra rare, but these, when he originally got these, Unizombie had not been printed in a holographic form yet, so that's very cool. And then he got me those, and they still look nicer than the ultra rare. And then the other thing that Master John predicted, he predicted Fright for Patchwork. Because look at John gives me a card, it comes in the TCG. It's crazy. So he gave me this Fright for Patchwork. This was long before we knew this card was going to come out to TCG. This is the OCG rarity. I'm not sure if it's called a parallel rare. It looks really nice. It's not just an ultra rare. It's almost like the old Hobby League cards that we used to get, which were pretty cool back in the day. But we don't really have those anymore. But yeah, that's all the stuff that John's given me, and as well as stuff for Christmas. This is really cool. John's just a really good friend. I'm super grateful for him to give these Frog the Jams, not Slime Toad. They're not Slime Toad, they're Frog the Jams. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And then the rest of this video will be these clips from this other tin opening that I was going to do. If you remember at YCS Niagara, I bought a ton of tins. I bought 6 of them. I've opened 3 of them so far, and then in today's video, I'm going to just skip kind of through the 4th one. It wasn't super impressive, and I think, I've already done a tin opening where I opened just all rares. That's not really exciting to show you guys, but I still want to show it in some video. It's not a full video because it's not super interesting. But next up, after this video, hopefully I'll be able to open the rest of the tins. We had a Redox and a Tempest tin, which are very exciting as well. But thank you so much to John. Thank you guys to you guys, and enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So far in the past couple weeks, we've opened multiple old school Yu-Gi-Oh tins. Maybe not old school, but definitely older tins. We've opened 2 from 2010. We've opened the Hanzo tin on the last video, which is arguably the best Yu-Gi-Oh tin in existence. And in today's video, we're going to open up the other tin from the Hanzo wave, which is Heretic Sundragon Overlord of Holopolis. And then let's take a look. So we have Malefic Truth Dragon, which was the jump promo that got reprinted, as well as X-Saber Soza was a jump promo, and then Levier the Sea Dragon, which is probably the biggest selling point, and then Rescue Rabbit as well. I think the very fact that Rescue Rabbit is in both tins really shows you how important that reprint was. If you think back to like Pot of Desires being reprinted in both Megatins from that year, it's a pretty big deal. So I think that you can kind of see that Rescue Rabbit at this point was a pretty big deal, and it was a really big reprint that a lot of people were waiting for. So first off, the Heretic Sundragon Overlord of Heliopolis. I don't know, Heliopolis, it doesn't matter. 2 level 8 monsters, once per turn, you can attach 1 Extreme Chill from this card, tribute any number of monsters from your hand and or your side of the field, minimum 1, and then destroy an equal number of cards on the field. That's a pretty cool card. The big thing with this thing is that it doesn't target. It tributes everything on resolution, which is kind of cool. Malefic Truth Dragon, this was like from, I think it's a jump promo, but it's obviously supporting the movie cards, the Malefics. It's not very good. It's just kind of a big card. X-Saber Soza, which is in Duel Links. I don't know why I keep mentioning that in these videos, but it is. It's in Duel Links. It's okay. The main thing with this card was that it was a better version. It was a better level 7 X-Saber monster than the other level 7 X-Saber monster. So that was kind of a big deal, I guess. Levier the Sea Dragon. Really good reprint. At this point, it had not been reprinted yet that I know of, because it was reprinted in like Battle Pack 2, I believe. But by the time that this came out, I'm pretty sure this was the first reprint. Possibly it had the Battle Pack 2 reprint whenever that set came out. But this was the first holographic reprint. It was just an Ultra and Ultimate Rare printed in Battle Pack, which comes to the Starfoil. But as far as this goes, pretty big deal. And then Rescue Rabbit, which is we kind of talked about in the last video, but it was really good. It was a card that used to be like $100, and at the point of these tins was around like $60. Still a pretty big deal. I mean, Dino Rabbit, just in general, was a deck until pretty much Rescue Rabbit got limited, because then there's like no reason to play it. But even after Rescue Rabbit got limited, even though Dino Rabbit didn't see a lot of play, Rescue Rabbit as a card did in fact see a lot of play, which is kind of interesting. You think of, if you look at some of those old Fire Fist decks, they were playing 1 Rescue Rabbit and 3 Gene Warp to Warwolf, which is like insane. Or even Vorse Raider, that was an old school combo. Anyway, double Payback, Erratic Dragon of Esset, Insector Gauntlet, Phantom Bounce. I love this card. I think he's so cool. It's really bad. Ancient Dragon, another card. This card is one that I actually remember specifically that I collected. As much as you can collect when you're in high school, whatever. I had a lot of copies of this card. Thought it was really cool. It's pretty bad, though. And then Mini Guts. No Insane 5 hollow opening. 2 tins where we pull 4 hollows, and 2 tins where we pull 0 hollows. I mean, obviously sad, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all for the history. Erratic Seal of Supremacy. Light Ray Daedalus. This card's really cool. Saw a ton of play. Nimble Manta. Well, a ton of rogue play. It wasn't like ever meta, but it's worth mentioning. Erratic Seal of Sundragon Overlord. Gagaga Gardna. And Insector Firefly. Oh no, it's happening. There's no hollows. Photon Shockwave, which is the set that Rescue Rabbit actually did come out in. Pretty funny if we somehow managed to pull a Secret Rescue Rabbit. I don't think it's happening. One Day of Peace. Again, very cool. Senior Silver Ninja. Mirror Mail, Plasma Ball, Baby Triagon, and oh my gosh, this is one of the worst investments in terms of card economy. I mean, 3 level 1 monsters. During your main phase 1, you can attach 1 Extreme Chill from this card, target 1 face up level 1 monster you control. It can attack your opponent directly. Like, what a ripoff. That is so bad. I remember for the longest time, the rank 1 cards, and really the rank 2 cards, other than Gachi Gachi, were just so unplayable. You did not have cards like Ghost Rick Doulahan. You did not have cards like Utopia Roots at this time. You just did not have good rank 1 monsters. It was crazy. You didn't have Sylvan Princess Sprite as well. It's like probably the craziest rank 1. This was, oh my gosh, so bad. And Exceed's Gift. If you control 2 or more face-up Exceed monsters, detach 2 Extreme Chills from a monster you control and draw 2 cards. Obviously, I mean, it's a pot of greed, technically, and really you don't even lose card economy. I mean, you take a -1 to activate this card, but the materials don't count as like card advantage or anything. However, this card takes way too much setup. It's just cards like this one where you have to already be in a winning position to activate them aren't very good when they're draw spells, because the whole point of draw spells usually is to help you dig towards your combos, not help you when you already comboed off. So that card wasn't played, but a lot of people talked about it. Well, but remember, just because people are talking about something doesn't make it good. We have Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Fantastic card. Kari Volt. Vampire Koala, now known as Vampiric Koala. Evil Sortarius. Alright. Royal Prison. And Chalin the Prophet. I remember this getting me a couple times in Infernities. Chalin the Prophet. Pretty cool. Kaolo Koala. Anyway, the last pack, the last Order of Chaos that we'll see in these tin openings, because keep in mind, after this, we are moving on to 2013 with the Dragon Ruler tins, and we'll have some more stuff to talk about. That's when the, more so than a lot of these other tins, that's when the cover cards of the tins become really highly valued cards. Unlike, like, no one really wants, like, this card or Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. Or just weird choices in general. Shocktopus will get in Battle Pack 3, Upstart Goblin Ninja, Photon Leo. I just want to point out, I hope that there's someone there, like on the thousands of people watching these videos, there's one person that like really plays Battle Pack 3 a lot with his friends or something, and he's been like losing, and then he like clicks on these tin openings, not expecting to learn about Battle Pack 3, and then he's like, oh, I never thought about adding Shocktopus to my deck, and I hope he went and kicked his friends' butts in Battle Pack 3. I really hope that's what happened. Probably not though. Photon Thrasher, extremely good card. And Armor Ninjutsu Art of Rust Mist. At least it's a hollow. Now, next time we'll have the 2013 openings with the Dragon Ruler tins. Very excited. And yeah, I know these tin openings, not everyone's a fan of them. And not really everyone likes pack openings just in general. But I think these older tins are really cool to look at just to see how promo cards sort of developed over the years and changed over the years. And I think that these 2012 tins are a really good example when the promo cards actually start getting extremely valuable to competitive and casual players alike. Anyway, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.